So hopefully, if let's say it's really got screwy yesterday and I lost another trailer, hope not. We'll be making a delivery from Berlin to Hanover. A little later in the day, I know. I really hope I can borrow this long enough to get this done, because it is going to be a little longer, the journey. It takes a little longer. Took a little later in the day, only because I have to wait around for the landlord to pick up the rent. So yeah, so we're getting ready to get started here. First thing I gotta make sure of is that the cab is connected to the trailer. As we know, that's been an issue in the game right now, that for some reason you start off, your trailer is disconnected from your truck. This led to some hiccups along the way, and we don't want that today. I gotta make even sure. I pray I got my load. I haven't even think of checking on this. Oh man. So here we are inside of this. I've got to go walk all the way around because I'm right by the bloody thing. It looks like it would be, but I can't make sure until I'm in the truck. So we'll go try to raise that and see, because it looks like the trailer is definitely on there. Yeah, it's... So I'll follow that lines it's taking me to. Forgot what to do that. Oh, I don't think I did that. So as we see, the trailer is definitely there. It's only 300 some kilometers. That's not that long. I know it's not going to be a very long one. It's only Hanover. I got more to Bremen and all, but again, I don't want to abuse my the borrowed time stuff. If lucky, I have to say this, that I really don't know to the beginning. If lucky, maybe. Niece's supposed to be coming. She's supposed to be bringing something, but you know how that works. You never know, right? Probably be right there. I can't see it because it was right there by that. I must. Oh, I don't. I have to do it at the easy tank. I don't want to just do it while I'm driving because I just realized I do need to. I don't think I did that yet. Was adjust the seat. So I do have to do that. Remember, at the easy tank is on the left too. It's on the but it's. I do have to get over because it's going to be going that direction. So that over. Dang it! Took some damage there. I think I just popped off a curb there as well. That's why I like. Just don't look right, the camera. And I was like, oh wait, I haven't did that yet. Moved it. That's not good. Not good. You're right, low on fuel. Yes, I'm aware of this. I hope I make this out of see. I'd take the penalty right about now. Because I can't afford not to get to the place. It's a little out of town, but I should be able to make it, I think. I gotta stand this thing because I really don't know if I had out the light. I hope I have enough fuel to make it there to my stop. That's green. Let's blow out. Does that roll out? I thought it was actually closer. I forgot it. That is a little out of town. This easy to. I remember this is the one I hit on the way into town. It's in what? I know it's in the west. I remember it's in Berlin West. West Berlin. I think I've been on the east, so it might take a bit. I don't like it because it's sadly again with this camera where where my seat is, it's really messing me up big time. It's not the way I like my seat. I forgot. I don't think I did adjust that yesterday, and that's why that's like that. It's not because I didn't memorize it. It's just I don't think I ever adjusted it. I could tell probably the top one more than the bottom one. The bottom one, it's near her. It also has a wheel. He's like, wait a minute, I should be able to see the full wheel, and I can't. This is actually going to a 60, so it should. About at this sign, I think it goes to a 60. Yeah. Normally I don't want to go too fast for here, but I really need that fuel station. I'm pretty sure it's past the co-op. Oh wait, co-op's out the other direction. It should be so. I know it's along here. Just check them out. That's why it says because I want to have to auto. I didn't want to have to drive to another one. Yeah, I could see it now on the map. It's right up ahead here. I need a go-go juice. New cab if you weren't watching yesterday. And luckily it was connected to trailer today. I didn't have to, because the way they started me was horrendous. So it's right next to the building, which I wasn't parked like that when we left off yesterday. Oh, we had plenty to get decent. Still have 45 left. Oh! I may have to move back further. It's too close to the door. But yeah, so it's a pretty short journey today, but it's just the lateness of it, and I only get so long to play. But I have to wait around for the landlord. Gotta go get the stuff the driver needs for the road. There we go. So now we're going to get started on our journey. I hope I did do. Oh, I got a few things to do before I turn that engine on. I gotta adjust my seat now. I realized it wasn't say I didn't do this. Yes. Once I was on the road, I realized like, oh crap, forgot to do that. Yeah, I realize it's gonna be a pain getting back on the road, but gotta do what you gotta do. And with this, I didn't have to try to, you know, guess the words out on the map. I always try to do that when I get a new truck. I'm like, do I got a thing I can mark or already marked in this case that would take me out? Oh, I got to turn this off. I don't like these songs, these tutorials. I know someone said turn it off because it does help your performance. I don't know if it does or I just honestly there's too many windows already on the damn. You know, I don't want it all blocking my. This will get me in trouble. I'm afraid doing that. I realized it too late. Oh, this damn. Yeah, it's not his fault. It's mine. I realized it too late. I was too far forward. Sorry if it sounded like they were wrong. Actually, in case I gotta stop at the light, the way it's already ready. It looks like it's green right now for us. So. Pretty short journey, I know. But again, it's the way it is. This one. Only have the one drop off too. I think it's going to a brewery too. Bremen I would look, but I think that'd be too far. I'll try to do both of them today. And of course, I realize I'll probably go be having to pull in on the road somewhere for the rest stop for the day, for his day. But there's enough time there to do some good driving, so it's like I better do it while I'm on the road and do it early and kill that drive time. Not to mention the one to town, that one might even, it was out of town, but if you could get traffic going there, I don't want to be blocking lanes or anything. Try to pile up. Okay, I don't want to have to dodge, go around traffic when I'm leaving. It caused some damage to the truck, I don't want that. Not the truck, but the load, you know, I don't want to damage my load. I can hell with that. Damage the load, damage the rep. That's the way to look at good model. Just want to be as safe as you can. Earlier, I've been doing SnowRunner off camera. I've got season fridge, I've been doing the watchtowers there in, what is it, Wisconsin. I tell you this one, buddy, I got one watchtower left. I got there once before, no problem. I got to it, and I had to recover because I couldn't get the truck back up right. So my only complaint about the yard, I got third axle, I know it's what's causing it. There's times I just cannot get it flipped back over because of it. And that's been an issue. Today it happened. Another time, I don't know. The truck just took a bounce, trying to go down a hill and almost jumping, but it took a bounce. I don't understand, which flipped me over. It was like, oh. And then of course there's just no thing I could hook onto to flip the truck over. That sucks. But I realized that I didn't even notice I went by a truck. I think it was a recoverable one, the Pacific one. It must I didn't realize. I've seen a lot of trucks on the map. Some of them must be the ones for a job. Sorry. No, maybe it's the headset, the microphone. What's someone on my shoulder? That was the microphone. Or some AC one. So now I should be able to get over. At least to this middle lane. I don't. Oh, that's gonna become the right lane up ahead here, which I don't like either. So that's where merging traffic comes on now. Just too tired of vehicles merging into me. Up ahead, it's gonna get where this will be that lane anyway. I'm just stick to it. I don't like. No, I can go over here. I don't like going in the left lane only because I don't like being right by the right lane. Also, then I gotta constantly look out the right mirror. So it's kind of interesting what's happened. Longest time I thought I would enjoy the man. I wanted the man because of the mirrors. I like their mirrors more, but long run I've gotten used to these. So. Now if I can, tomorrow I plan to do a special Sims episode. What it's gonna be is hopefully I can do it the 4th of July type thing. Was doing it earlier. I may do it on GTA as well if I get a chance. So I got it all set up. I got the garb on. I got everything I want. We'll have to, of course, call out the vehicle, which is another day. My Liberator. They got spatial things going on. Just, you know, trying to enjoy the Independence Day here in our great nation. But that really depends what, if things go right today, that'll happen on maybe Monday before we do it. Hope they do. That's all I'm saying. And also, let you know, I may be doing more island flights. I met in this airfield I'm at right now, the one I'm having to go to. It's a trickier landing. In fact, I think I want to come in from the other direction. Normally I don't like coming from that direction because of the runway. I think it's a better way to face landing. Normally I don't like headed toward that concrete wall, but it's so tricky to come in from that direction. There's just a lot of stuff from that direction. It's kind of making you fly a little too high to try to make a safe landing. But yeah, I've learned how to land, which that game really needed the tutorial to teach you. Basically, it's just you got to get your throttle down low enough where you'll start playing the speed off on your approach. But you figure, okay, you have brakes, you have decelerate. You figure, okay, one of these has to work for that, right? No, it takes a while to figure out how to do it. Because if you come in too hard, you're just going to keep bouncing off the blade runway. But I've now made initial trip. That was pretty. Took a while. Yeah, probably 9 out of 10 times I'm probably gonna crash the first time I get to a new island. Only because I'm trying to, you know, find where the runway is and all that. But not knowing where it's at means that usually the front won't be bleeding off. That's the only thing that killed me on it too. Actually, I did have the speed lowered, but I think that's what got me in trouble because it was too low on this one airfield. At where I can, you know, pull up in time. Wish they were all more like the base one's really, really easy. Of course, then again, there ain't a challenge. The game gets boring, right? At least I feel games get boring if they're too easy. Try why I don't like most racing games that feel that way about. They're just not enough challenge. Except, I admit, Formula 1. I admit there's 2 tracks I love because of the challenge which are that I've got to so far, which are Azerbaijan and Monaco. Because I'll be honest, I could be dominating the race, you know, do like can do a lot of them. All of a sudden, just a tiny mess up, and your wing could get damaged where you have to go out to pit. Right? That's why I like it. It's that challenge, because those city streets are so narrow. And why I do really well, because I usually go with Red Bull. That's my team. I like the newer one. That's the one I really want to get, because I think you could pre-tron too, which I like. Because that's what I love to do, is take one of those low teams. The problem is you're never going to win the manufacturer thing. Your teammates just don't go be good. It's also the decision I'm going to make on NASCAR. With Joe Gibbs right now, but in Xfinity, but I don't know much staying with him the next season. Not because my teammates can't keep up. That's neither here nor there. It's just I may be going to Penske only because me and the one driver on the team get along really well, and me and Harrison Burton don't know what happened. He just is really pissed at him. I don't know. I really don't know what happened there. After one race, he yelled at me like, "What's going on?" I never remember being near him, or I probably was near him. I just don't remember ever hitting him. So I don't know what's going on that. But or the other hand, me and Cinder, we're usually all the times we're the ones. It's between us a lot of races. I bet there's one. I think it's Road America, the one that gives me a lot of trouble. It's one of those tracks I've never really been great at. That's why I like that. That's for some. But I'm debating, of course. I don't know right now how much more I have to get after other expenses. Because I'm debating, but I'm looking at games. So I'm lucky if I know if something goes right, then I'll be able to get what I really want. Is the Sims expansion that's coming out. I gotta remember once to get up here on like a YouTube. See that other video trailers there and this other one, because it's really showed more. I like the it almost looks like a farmer's market type of thing, which I like. I like the cottage, you know. I have a little cottage, live in I call it a farm, but whatever. Yeah, like a farm, you know, a self-sustaining farm. You got animals, and you got your fish garden. You also, I know it's very old, but to me it'd be something that's really, that brings back memories of life, which is the canning and preserves, stuff like that. I remember my aunt, my great aunt, she did a lot of that. I know that stuff was the bomb, you know, way better than anything you buy in the store. Of course, also pumpkins. It'd be nice if you could grow your own pumpkins. Instead of eat pumpkins, you think could you use them for the like they carve them on the pumpkin station? You got spooky pet, which I do. Almost got all the packs now. It's one game I have to put a lot of money into. What you can say about Train Sim World, but It acts up too much. That's my problem. How many times I have to restart it acts up? It just gets frustrating. I hope they fix that with the new one. So I would get it, but until I know, it's hard to put money into it. That's why I was actually another game I was debating whether to put on my system or not. One, because I know it's such a big memory. It takes up, I think, the most memory of any game out there, which is Conan Exiles. And I thought this new pack, this when iOS SEPTA, I thought that was going to take up a lot. If I'm looking at it right, that don't take up initially don't take up a lot of memory. So now, okay, well, I'm putting Conan now back on it because I like the game. I love playing Conan, but yeah, I'm looking at maybe getting iOS SEPTA. It's one of those games I would love to really get more into. I love playing. It's just a lot of fun. I'm into survival, you know, of course. I think that actually that's the one I think started too. What's Conan? The one I wanted at that point was Ark, which I do have as well, but I haven't played that as much. Never fails. I always get me a pterodactyl. I'm enjoying it. Getting all my stuff, getting everything. Either I hit the wrong button or I get hit by something and lose my damn fall off my off the damn thing and lose it. Which is if you put up the investment, you don't want to be. And I don't know what's causing it. I know I could be. I don't think it would spin because there was one time it got killed and I know what happened there. I was too low for the forest and one of those things that claimed that the trees hit it. I try to get myself built up before I start doing the, you know, going down into caves and dungeons, whatever. This has an interesting area. So, almost might as well a prison. Up to the left order. This, I know. So we were on a tour or something, but it was at an old Air Force base, and he kept looking at the towers, you know, because it just brought back that memory as he had been locked up. Like this is bringing him up. So it's kind of neat. Yeah, there's one over there. No one over here. 3 hours. I still got quite a drive. Think about it. 123 kilometers. I know I'm not making Hanover. So no, I'm going to need that. Hopefully I'm pretty sure I'm going to have one damn new farming game. I've been looking into those. That's one of the main ones I want to get rid of, farming game. It's one of those big ones. I will have as well, I'm letting you know, I'm not going to try to keep it on the system long. It's a PS Plus game. You could check it out for free, whereas it ain't cost me money. Which is WWE 2K Battlegrounds. I never thought I was going to get the game. But it's going to be free, PS Plus, yeah, I'll get it. Just for that, I'll probably, you know, download this for that reason. I don't really care for it from what I've seen of it. It's just not, it's not my thing. I like the simulation ones. I wouldn't mind the arcade too much if there was, you know, like the universe or something like that, GM mode or something. There's always story mode, the career mode, the same long to really, you know, get me excited for it. It's mostly going to be PvP, which I'm just not as into PvP games. I'm really not. I've done it on some games, you know, I did on Terra those, the sumo, like wrestling things they do on there. It was alright, it wasn't too bad. Of course I did it on Neverwinter as well, which that was alright. My only problem there, I didn't feel like I was able to contribute enough to my team. So it wasn't I was holding my own, but I really felt I wasn't quite that skilled. Because the team we were facing were a little higher level. And they quickly found out who to target. That's when I started having trouble. Of course, I did stuff on GTA, Red Dead. But the thing I really like to do a lot on games is the racing. But Red Dead kind of ruined it for me. And someone did it on Star Trek Online too, where I don't even want to do the racings. Used to like to do, during the summer I like to do the powerboard, and during the winter I like to do that one on there. And I just, because the people always face them, they ruined it. One guy does every time, usually people think, good going, great going when you win. It's like, yeah, thank you, especially when you win that first win, right? The first win, the one that's the hardest to get, the first one. So it's like, yeah, finally I did it. Oh, I got the kid. It should have been me. I should have won. It's something like that. He kept going on and on about it. It's like, oh, done another one. Oh, this, that. It's like, that was winter too. I was just trying to get on that one character, or something I needed for that character. That the title, it was a good one for that particular character to have. I did on Red Dead. Probably told this story a few times, but we were, it was back in the era where you got those guys that were AFK. The ones that they're spinning around in circles at the starting line. Well, we had quite a few in this particular race. Up until these two guys were podium finishes. Sure enough, the one time I win, they don't finish on podium, they're not going to finish the race. They just started goofing off. And we need at least one of them to finish the race. So people started, of course, left because we'll be there all day waiting for those goofballs. Because there was just too many of the AFKs. And you have to have a certain number finished before, the countdown starts to finish. Or you'll get out of the race. And it was just, poor sportsmanship. I hate to say I did report them too. Why I reported them? Because they were interfering, people's enjoyment of the game by doing what they do. That's truthfully, I hope people report the AFKs too. Because truthfully, I think dogs don't see it anymore on that. Of course, I don't really do race anymore. I used to like too, though. There was one time, there was this two of us, we actually, were really competing on and not killing each other. The, that Archer one, where, he into... It's like, I really don't even do events on Red Dead. I play Red Dead, but I don't do the events because it's just the same. If it's one, and I don't even mean PvP either. It's like, the ones where you gotta work as a group. Even got that way. It's just this guy keeps wanting to throw your rope around you. That's it. You goof off. I'm there trying to help the group, I'm not. There knows what what is it? Protect the legend creature, which in and of itself is a pain. I don't want to protect him. I want to put him on 6 feet under, but because already that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get you killed. That's what they're trying to do. Because while you're on the ground and you're too close to those, they'll kill you. It's always a predator. The predator's angle. It's just sad because you try to enjoy it. That's why I'm glad I found out on the clerical knives. You got an action anti-griefing method in-game on that. Once you get through it in post, you don't private rooms. You don't have to. Not, you know what I mean, the prep work. Which, thank you. Now what's that? I gotta go back out there and scout. I realize I need a better approach area. The airstrip really is not recommended. Thinking if I remember there was a place near it that might be better. The airstrip, as soon as I landed, it was like already they're alerted to. Which obviously, yeah, it was the horse, right? They know about you because there's a boat. I'm realizing the boat might be gone. They might be able to get there undetected. Okay, let's check in some of this. Wasn't the controller wrong? I was afraid it was. If you didn't watch, like I think it was my last stream for Truck Driver, it happened. It was drifting to the right, the truck. But I think it was just because how damaged it was. I mean, it was severely damaged. One more hit, I would have. And a lot I had to do, I just almost missed my turn. I slammed into the barricade because that just, yeah, it messed me up pretty bad. Then I'm pretty much limping home because I've learned on there, they finally fixed it. The control, I had to admit, they did a great job with it. That game used to be, if you went over 80 kilometers, I mean on the big roadways, like these would be on there. These of course are 80, but on there it's 120. Yeah, if you went over 80, the truck routes really, really, really badly loose. Real bad loose. Super loose. I mean, it was horrible how bad it was. You would drift lanes. You would drift out the lanes on them. But now, you don't. And that's why when you're doing turn, I think if I can get close to Hanover. I know why now. So that's got to be where 20-some kilometers. That's got to be Hanover. Oh, I know why my other. I'm trying to figure out what a home phone was by me. It's not working. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I had to get the number for the landlord out. Another game I admit I've been lucky to have has been Gold Rush, the game. So we're not going to we're going to Brutal. That's right. Ah man, that's his a drive. Go hit a lot of red lights, guys. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna hit a lot of lights. That's on the other side of town. Okay, make sure that putting that on because well, that was one floor there. You're not into that red light counter. I don't go. I have not been on this side of Hanover very often. Usually everything's to the south. I'm not usually on this or yeah, it's south though. Usually. Oh god, let's go to grab triangle. That's when the light changes. In fact, this has got a different name on it, if I remember right. It's Hanover, but it's got another name to it as well. So it's that side. So if you ever see that, that's where you'll be headed. You see Hanover with another word with, but that's the side you're headed for. Logistic hub, basically, probably lucky other will have that. Would look at it, but it would cause it to, of course, pause. How are you doing that? And what I don't like about what I was talking about a snow runner is that where the Pacific is, I gotta try to go back for that, but I also know the gateways over there, and it's such a tricky area too. I'm looking at that flip over there, really, because I realized the road. I thought it was a road, and it wasn't. Exactly. Trying to get to that watchtower. And I said, I warned you there'll be a lot of lights, because this is down by the on the road to the co-op. I do know that, and how I again. If you didn't know, this was where my headquarters used to always be, so I know exactly where I'm at. I know this town better than any of them, really, because it would. I don't know if I could ever do that with Roadstock. With Roadstock, the only thing I know about Roadstock is when you start off at Roadstock, you could do it here, really, and too. It would be the same thing. Mark your cattle trailer. Actually, I think pretty much any starting town that's got the cattle trailer with it, you could do it with. Because usually there's a fuel station on the way to the co-op. Now, obviously, what I worded the way I did is not all starting cities have a co-op. Castle comes to mind. It definitely does not have one. Every so often, if I seen a flash, there's like, wait a minute, I ain't got a flash. I ain't out of lights. That's the only downside of Roadstock. There is a brutal there. The brutal there has got a light next to it, for whatever reason. The red lights are catching you there. So you almost gotta watch the day. Try to look at the light. No one goes green, that's when you better move. Obviously, if you just have the box truck, it's not going to be a problem. Just go down a little more land on what I'll be doing here. That's not the problem, a box truck. When you got a big truck like this, or even a trailer, you're not going to do that because it's just going to be, too tight. Turning and stuff, what you don't want to do. You got to get it lined up in there. Really, it's not too bad on these. I shouldn't say the way I'm doing it, but a tight turn goes down. So, but yeah, with the box truck and trailer, you just know some of those trailers. I'm not even gonna lie, all of them. The tandem ain't too bad, but it is a trickier reverse than, let's say, this is. Because the thing really goes cuckoo. That's about cuckoo. That's about nuts about cuckoo. Oh no, I just realized it's gonna be on the left. It's on the left hand side. Well, at least traffic responds to us now. I don't need to go. Luckily I don't have to go in that top view because I got that other light I can look at. I think this is kind of close to where our headquarters would be. Go to the right. I might be wrong. Let me look at the map real fast. Yeah, this headquarters is right here. Partnership. Partnership for you and a bunch of blah blah. Yes. Sherry something. I don't know. Come on. You'll fake about the light when you got a full tank or near full tank. When you, it's another thing I like about the Mags. I know it seems like it is because it is a smaller tank, so you burn for fuel faster. What I don't like about it is that the red interior light. It's it's just I don't know. It's I guess it's not so soothing. Like the soothing light. I think yellow would have been preferable. Don't want to mind that too much either. But I'm also, next time we get money, if I'm in between, or I can't get a truck yet, I may be getting someone else, which is a, think about the customer station. I like the, what I got on here. That's neither here nor there. It's one of those bags once you see it, it's like, oh, I want to change it, but you have to pay for the whole thing. And it's just because it's one little thing I want to change it. It's just a color I want to change. So I'm the driver now. I want to change it to that green that's on the trailer. Oh, I better not get hit there. I was dedicated to it by the time I started going yellow. Yellow or amber. I don't know where you're at. And there's another game. I'm really sad. I usually get them. I like playing them, the Olympic games, but I'm really debating on this new one. It has nothing to do with the events. I like the events. I like most of the stuff on it. I see they have beach volleyball now. It seems there'll be a lot of that on this one. Like more team sport type things. BMX look to be on it as well, which I like. My problem is they got caught. I'm going. Oh, this is brutal. No, I thought this was gonna be. Oh, this one would be too fast from the cars. So I come in this way, but that one you would almost have to use that middle lane because of the way it is. But yeah, they got like astronaut costumes, pirate costumes, and all that. I guess they're trying to appeal to probably a wider range of players who would appreciate that, but to me it's just they don't have the Olympic feel because of it, and that's just sad. Don't get me wrong, if I had a Wii, I probably would have, just to have Olympic, I would have probably got that, you know, or whatever Nintendo one is. Maybe Switch, you know. The Sonic and Mario ones. That's one thing. That's one thing, right? There's a reason. But I know what I'm buying. I'm not buying official Olympic video now. I'm buying a. Oh. Yeah, I might have to turn this up to a 10 now. Jeez. It's like you don't want to turn it on here when you want it to. But what's this? But yeah, you know, I'm buying an official one. I want official, my official uniform, what they wear, and I want this other stuff. What the hell just happened? I kicked the truck? Boy, this little cat is strong as hell, man. That's so messed up. Get out of the truck and it jumps. What the hell is This game is really messed up, guys. You know, I don't know if I haven't drove one of these since this update. I hope I get this backer on up. I'm trying to get off this wall, which it's like damn pole. Sorry guys, I'm realizing it's really acting up today. I said don't, it's because of I'm on this. I can't, it won't straighten out. Oh! It's green. Brutal should not give me this much trouble, guys. Really. One must have been there empty. Major luck while I'm here. Chuck on my leg. Okay, let's see if there's anything we can pick up. Oh, it's doing this negative crap again, so I really don't know, guys. It's doing that crap again where you don't know how much you got. Oh, but that's only 4,000. These are crap prices. You know what? I think I'm gonna go up there to Worldwide Shipping and shit, cause there ain't nothing here. Munchin, that's set it south though. I mean, hell, let's put it on there. Eventually I could head that way. Problem is, I don't know what I got. I can't keep taking loads because I really don't know what I got. Where's this? That's southbound too. Let's do that then. Actually, because of that acting up, I'm just going to say this. This is going to be the stuff. Because I hadn't been doing this. Now it's doing it again, guys. I don't know there ain't been no update for this game. I can't even get to that. To do that. It won't let me. Fine, I'll do it on your it's going to happen again. Yeah, because I don't know. So what we're going to say is mash that like button, hit subscribe, leave comments. I'm going to can't do that or it won't save. Oh god, this is. But until next time, good luck and good trucking. Hope you're having a better day than I am.